Morning, back at CoLab today, and it's a little bit warmer this morning, isn't it?
Just a little bit.
Not as cold. Still see your breath though, but it's not as cold as it was. And thanks to the guys for, as soon as we walked in, we got a cuppa this morning, so they must have watched our video and seen we were complaining. Not like us to complain.
Oh no.
Not at all. Over the weekend as well, we found out that Joe's made a strut brace for us. Put this strut brace in. Front end was solid anyway, but he said, oh, it'd be nicer with a strut brace on. So he's made that strut brace, which looks really cool actually. Yeah. Strengthen the front end up. Last week, as you know, we ran into the problems with the droopy wing. We've addressed that, we pulled it up, and glass fibered underneath on the outside. What I'm going to do today is I'm going to be taking some templates off of that wing, transferring it over to here and smoothing this a little bit out. At the end of last week as well, we started doing the bonnet. So we put a couple of layers of glass fibre on the top, and to extend the bonnet out on that side, we're going to put a couple of layers underneath and then straighten that up as well. We'll probably do that first thing, I think, so it's drying, and then we can get it on. We have had to turn this piece of paper over, because on this piece of paper is actually the colour code and a little sample of the colour, because it's getting close now. We just really need to do this today. We're hopefully going to get the bonnet, boot and the doors on, get them fitted up, and then the guys are going to start working, doing the bodywork, I think next week or maybe the week after, they were saying. Yeah. Getting all the bodywork blocked, so we're getting close to getting the colour on now. So guesses in what colour we're going to be going for. Couple of questions as well from last week, from really fantastic comments on last week's video. And you need to stop breathing heavily for the ladies.
I have been practicing.
What? Stop breathing?
I can do it for a minute and a half now. So you'll have to hurry up.
We'll get you in the Olympics for some swimming practice. Maybe with David Blaine in his underwater tank. Yeah. So, yeah, thank you for the comments from last week, and some really, like I say, some really nice comments. Encourage us to carry on with this, and we have a bit of a laugh with it, don't we, as well? So that's the main thing. It's not taking things too serious. We don't mock things up for fun of it, or to, you know, for what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know, to hype things up. We don't do that. Oh, here we go, unprofessional again. I'll tell you what, just pause it a second while I take this, because I need to take this call. Sorry about that being unprofessional. Yeah, so thank you for the comments, likes, subscriptions. If you like this tomfoolery that we're doing, let's say please like, or tell your friends about it. So this week, let's say we're going to do these bits and pieces, crack on with these, and we're getting very, very close to the finishing line now with the bodywork, aren't we? So that's all good. And all the parts, I think Ben was saying, we're going to start sending them for chroming as well, aren't we? So that's all good. Right, let's get on with what we're doing then today. So all we've done at this moment is, apart from what, break a few screws.
Oh yeah, we're good at that.
We've just made sure the bonnet is level, because the side was sticking up, so we've just had to put some sealant underneath to make sure this inner wing's down now onto frame again. Gap is pretty good. A little bit of fettling, but now we know this. That's all right, innit, that gap. That gives them something to play with. So we'll take this bonnet off, turn upside down, put some glass fibre underneath there on that side, and the top corners are okay now. And then while you're doing that, I'll make some templates up and knock these wings down. Yeah?
Yep.
Cool. Thought we'd just show you what the bonnet's like underneath. So like last week, as you saw, we cut in this layer here, so this is the top layer that's spliced into the top, and then this is the underneath. So what we're going to do is we're just going to put a piece of fiberglass down here now that matches, that'll match up to that, and then we'll put another piece in, then that'll bridge the full gap then, and then we can put it into this here, sand it into that, and then we should be okay. We should be get uniform thickness then, shouldn't we?
Yep, back to how we were. Back to how we were.
Back to how we were, yeah, exactly. So as you can see, that's how much we've extended the bonnet. So obviously we pulled the wing over further as well. Take two.
Take two.
Take two.
We're used to doing that now.
Yeah. Wings eventually right. We thought we got it done right last week, but it were, well, we roughed it up, didn't we, last week?
Yeah.
We've just put a bit more shape in it this week because I wasn't happy about it. It was, it's quite flat there, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So we've shaped that up now, put a bit more shape into that, so that's a lot better. And you, I were doing that. You've done the bonnet. So you put another layer of fiberglass under, a couple of layers of fiberglass underneath.
Yeah.
Did you put one on top as well?
No, we'd already done top.
Yeah, we do done top, haven't we?
Yeah,
So
blending it in.
yeah, case blending it in. Fiberglass filler on top of there now. Same with the corner. So that's done. That's it. I thought we'd finish this, but hey, it's one of them things. It's done now, innit? It's done. Right. I'm going to put the boot on while you're doing that.
Yeah.
And then we'll put that on, and then we'll hopefully tackle the doors.
Yep.
Yep, cool. Hopefully they're not going to be as much hassle as they normally are.
You've done it again.
Oh, sorry. Keep forgetting daughter. What you see us doing at this point is what you've seen us probably do a million times already. That's why we've speeded it up. It's tedious probably for you to see this every single week, and every single week we get fed up with doing it, unfortunately. But it's one of those things that's got to be done. So we're putting the doors, the bonnet, the boot all back on just to make sure that the gaps are correct and everything lines up right. Because obviously we've had this car apart a million times already, and we need to make sure that things haven't changed, haven't shifted, which can sometimes happen. So we'll spare you the full edited version, and that's why we put it in a time lapse for you. But it's got to be done. Everyone's gone home. Nice and quiet.
Quiet now, isn't it?
Yeah, I like it when it's like this. And the gull wing is back together. So I don't think we're in here next week, are we? Just what do I want to do next week? They just want us to go through it, don't they?
I think so.
Just check everything, but everything's on it. Doors are on, boots back on. And it all fits together.
Still all fits together.
It still fits together, yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
I'm surprised.
Yeah, it still fits together. I thought, let's say, with us messing about, it's All still fits nicely, doesn't it? Ooh. One door. Bonnet. And the other door. All done. So I'd say we've just got to come back next week, and I think we're going to start prepping it next week, aren't we, foot body, foot paint.
For paint, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we just need to, next week, go through all the gaps, don't we? Get all the gaps set, make sure it's all okay first, then strip it all apart again. And Ben was on about sanding down all of the gel coat, wasn't he?
Yeah, and then just painting glass fibre over it.
And painting resin over the top of it, just to make sure, yeah. It's up to him what he does in it, really. Like I say, but all gaps are, they're really tight at the moment, aren't they, on most places. So by the time you get filler primer on it and everything, it'll shrink it all up. Wings better, happy with that now. Not going to do that anymore now, that's enough. We've got it roughly to shape. Obviously the guys are going to get it, finalise it, indicators to sort of finalise off. But that's it really, isn't it? It's starting to get ready for paint.
Yeah, just ready for paint now.
So, bring your lovely little picturesque face this way. Look at him. We're just saying it's virtually ready for paint now, isn't it?
Oh yeah, you just need to come back, fill it, prime it, paint it, and we'll buff it.
And that's at you buffet. On pay you.
Oh yeah, you got to pay it.
But a lot better in it though now.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah. So
I'm happy.
Yeah.
Gaff all gaps up, then we're good to go, aren't we?
yeah, what about making a gap until next week, aren't we? Yeah. And then we'll do that next week. And then start sanding it down.
Yeah.
Cool.
Glass it up, sand it down,
Yeah.
fill it. Fill it.
Don't know what you're feeling that for. I did that wing. That's perfect.
It's alright.
You could put some polish on that now. Does it make you feel seasick?
Just cut his fingers on edges.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're good.
A lot more uniform than what it was before,
Oh,
innit?
better, yeah.
Yeah.
It actually looks like it hasn't had a stroke now.
Yeah. like it's winking at you. Be good that. And so next week, I think, hopefully the headlight surrounds, the new ones that I've ordered, they should be in next week. So I might be able to try them next week. Put the grills in, bumpers on, get it all fitted up, ready.
I might fill and prime all bumpers,
Yeah.
because we want to contour body to bumpers
Yes.
rather than the other way around.
Yeah.
So I might get them done, finished, ready for roaming.
Yeah. Because we're spray chroming, aren't we?
Yeah, cylinder nitrate.
Yeah. Which you guys are doing.
Mm-hmm.
So the grill's going to get done at the same time.
Yeah, I'll do everything.
So I might as well do that. The window surrounds and everything. Yeah. That's about it. You nodding behind there.
They can see me nodding on camera.
They can see you nodding.
Oh yeah.
All right. Okay. Right. We'll call it a day then. So yeah. So goodbye from me. We'll see you next week. Go on, Ben. Say goodbye. See this.
And goodbye from me.
All right. See you later, guys.